Welcome back to the Page Go podcast, where there's no contracts and no commitments, just me. Today we have a special guest, King Crush.
Let me applaud.
Tell the people about yourself before we get started.
None to tell.
Well, let me tell you. Well, first, we've been wanting to do this episode for some time now. We have a lot of good conversations, and we said we gotta set it up. Now, I'm at my house just relaxing, waiting for her to come. This guy comes in like he's Fabio and starts buttoning down his t-shirt like we're in the Port of Miami, and he threw on the shades and we're inside. So, I was like, okay, you want to do that? I'll P one, and now I'm in Paris. Niggas in Paris. So,
okay.
It's all about keeping the same energy.
I mean, let the people speak, man. The people will speak for it.
Say it again?
The people will speak for it.
Like I said,
you say you're gonna up
we'll
me
do
one.
another poll.
I don't know.
We'll do another poll. Just make sure you answer right. Just make sure you answer right, and if you answer right, you will be right.
This nigga throws me up on a bogus ass poll.
Hey, it is what it is, man. Welcome. How's your day going, though?
I'm cooling, man. I'm here. You know what I mean? I'm having a good day. It's beautiful outside.
Yeah. So let's just get right into it.
Let's get right into it. I feel like
you're being, super suave.
It's not even like that.
I don't like it, man.
But like 5 minutes ago, this nigga was not talking like this.
Well, can you, if you mind bringing that drink into
your camera presence?
No, the picture. Bring the,
Which one?
Yeah, no, bring it into the picture so they can see. About 5 minutes, he tried to drug me. He tried to drug me. He knows about.
First of all, that's a breach. That's a breach of recognizance. So I don't know what the fuck this nigga's talking about.
Allegedly, I was drugged. Certain people knew about my situation with my PTSD, with my weed experience, and tried to feed me a drink with psilocybin in it. Yeah, mushrooms, which are hallucinogenic, right?
No.
Psychedelic.
No.
Which word? You're saying no to it.
I didn't feed you nothing.
No. I didn't say you. I said allegedly somebody.
It's allegedly.
Allegedly it was some person.
Somebody's wearing niggas in Paris hat.
Who tried to take advantage of the fact that so I was feeling a little bit loopy, but you know what I'm saying? The show must go on, so here we are. Bonjour.
This nigga's a liar.
But no, we were earlier before the camera came on. We were talking about some social media versus real life and how it continues to get out of hand and when does it stop?
When is enough enough?
Mm-hmm. So, give me your thoughts. Give me an example of social media, something that irks you, gets on your nerves, that throws you off.
Well, I guess I wouldn't necessarily. I don't think that we have to look at it from the lens of like something that irks me or throws me off. I just kind of want to contrast social media versus real life, because I think that the majority of people have social media, but we all undoubtedly live real life. So, like, what are those differences that people see? Like, anybody know somebody? Do you know somebody that you see on social media, and like, you're just like, they're not really like that. Like, I know this person in real life. Like, that's not how they are.
I did know a guy. I don't know who specifically it was, or I would expose him. But there was a guy who just started speaking like he was an American. Like, I'm like, nigga, you are from Toronto. Like, but he was like a New York accent, and not like the words, not the slang, the accent. So I mean, that was one thing I noticed. I mean, you notice like that's the same thing. Not even social media, but like even like music videos.
Oh,
that's
it's out of control.
You see guys in the Bugattis and the Lambos and things. Fam, you do not own that.
But, see, and I feel like we've automatically jumped out of the gate and like looking at it at a negative lens. Like, that's great and all, right? But like, there's this sort of realism that lives within me, where like I try and like I don't pretend to be somebody that I'm not. Don't let Errol fool you. I came into here looking the way I look on a regular day, and he just said, you can't wear sunglasses on my podcast. And I said, nigga, it was sunny outside. He said, it's not sunny out in here. So I don't give a flying fuck, because the sun, I'm sitting right next to the window.
See, and it's crazy. Usually we have a light. Because he wore sunglasses, I said no light. it just because like it just. But yeah,
That's hating shit if ever I heard it.
well, I'm a hater.
But
I'm a hater. I hate.
but yeah, I think that social media kind of like gives this false. It is destroying people's sense of reality, in my opinion, because people have these. So me included, everybody. What social media is designed to do is to put your best face on. I think for the world. So you're gonna show the absolute greatest. You're having a good time. You're gonna post when you feel the best. When you've been to the gym for the last, I don't know, 6 months. Even if you haven't been there in a year, but you'll post a picture when you were going consistently for 6 months or whatever the case may be. So you're always gonna show the absolute best that you have to offer. And then,
not to interrupt you, but I don't know if that's true anymore because I see people who are like there is that. There's people who are always trying to show their best face, but then there's people
who glorify
who are like showing their bleeding heart. So I think maybe it's not about a face they're trying to show; it's just about getting that attention, like that reaction. It's like looking at like people are looking that you are the center of attention because there's people like my dog died today, or I'm suffering from this, or.
But I think to some extent that, as much as that may not be perceived, like when you look from like a regular lens, it might seem like, well, how is that them showing like their best face? But it's what would garner the most like it's like there's a lot of people who don't really go through anything in life. So for them to have, oh my God, my dog died,
or even like for example, maybe this is a little bit off base and not like really specifically about the topic, but like for example, Father's Day just passed. And people are posting Happy Father's Day and putting pictures of their fathers, but like your dad don't have Instagram. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like they just don't like. So that's not. What is that for? If not for attention, because you know if you call your dad or you go see him, but posting on Instagram.
This might be a short podcast today. I think that I don't know if I'm trying to figure out sort of like the moral of the story is that is what we already know to be, which is that social media is sort of like what is that word? It involves a level of narcissism. Not to say that people that use it are narcissists, but it's like sort of this thing of like, hey, like kind of like look at. So I'm of the belief, part of the reason why I stayed away from social media for so long is because I don't think that anybody actually gives a fuck. Like people I just don't think that people care.
Yeah.
I think that like, but we want to feel like people care. So the Father's Day thing is like, let me post this because I'm going to get a couple of likes or people are going to comment. Let me show. But it's like, if you're really, not to say that so if you're truly happy with what's going on in your life.
He's really towing the line here. Just let it out, man.
Huh?
Just let it out. I don't like people coming here trying to be politically correct. Say how you feel.
I'm not towing the line.
Are you protecting your brand? Listen, I hate brand protecting people.
All right. Well, what I'm not going to do is come out here and go against the politically correct culture that I live in. But the point is that social media is sort of like this thing that, when used right, can help develop assets. It can help develop connections and like resources, right? But when used arbitrarily, like just it can.
Which is, I think, the majority of the population.
Absolutely, it's just sort of like it's any other addiction. So we started off talking about this. We're in the kitchen, and I was saying that people are getting dopamine hits from like posting. So when they post or to their story or to their page and people like it, it's like, oh my God, wow, like I feel good about me. You know what I mean? Yeah. So it's become this thing where like some people are drug addicts, some people are shopaholics, some people are food addicts. It's become another addiction that when not when you don't sort of like take that into account and when you don't monitor yourself on it, you can really get
I mean, well, what's like
carried away.
I mean, well, like how? I mean, like what?
So, for example, you post every single day for 24 months.
Yeah.
You know everything that's going on 6 months. You could tell me the last 5 things that were posted. You know everything that's going on everybody's social media.
Yeah.
You're posting pictures. You have fucking 50,000 followers. Awesome, fantastic. But like, how has that improved your life over the course of 24 months?
Well,
Like,
what if it make like they're happy?
but does it make you happy though? This is a hypothetical question. It's a you can't really. Sorry, it's
I know what you're talking about.
You can't. What is the word?
Are you talking about the answer? You're already answering the question.
It's a rhetorical question.
Yes.
You can't. You can't. This can't be answered because I'm not one of the people. I can't say that social media makes me happy, but that sort of brings us to the first thing that we're talking about. Like, I know people personally who seem like incredibly happy on social media, but in real life may not be as happy as they portray themselves to be. Which that's not to say that nobody is that happy.
But you care to
No, why would I do that?
You know, just for a little drama.
This nigga Charlemagne ass nigga. No, I'm not doing that.
No, I hear what you're saying. Honestly, like I said, it's a dopamine thing, right? You get a like, it feels good. It feels good because how many times do you not like a picture, but for no reason? Like sometimes I'm just scrolling and I don't like the pictures for no reason.
Mm-hmm.
Like, and then sometimes I'm like, yo, why didn't? Let me just go back and that was cool. But because I'm just trying to pass time, right? So if someone's taking the time to stop, I'm like, oh, cool, or write a comment like, hey, it feels good because that's honestly a part of life now. It's like it's community. That. There's community in things.
Absolutely.
It's like when people are like, yo, why are you playing video games? You could be
because
doing real life.
I was gonna bring that example. Like, there's a lot of people who would feel like playing video games. Like, you'd be like, well, that makes me happy. Mm-hmm. And a lot of people would be like, but like, what are you achieving through doing that? So my whole point is that there's nothing wrong with that.
Yeah.
Crackheads who smoke crack feel happy.
No. We're not going to do.
We're going to the extreme.
We're not going to do.
No, but it's drug addicts though.
We're not going to compare a crackhead to the nigga playing Call of Duty. We're just not going to do that, Doug. We're not. It's just not.
But why though? But it makes my whole point is that I'm going to go to another extreme. But they're happy though.
Crackers aren't happy.
Who says crackers are not happy when they smoke crack? Are they happy when they smoke crack?
No, they don't. They're unaware of what's going on.
How do you know that? Have you ever smoked crack?
Well, I had these edibles, and I felt
you never smoked crack, man. So I never smoked crack either. But I would presume that you don't do things.
No, you don't know though. So you both don't know.
No, I don't. But I would presume. I think that
I presume otherwise.
It's reasonable to assume that people don't do things that are detrimental to their health that don't make them happy. Like in that moment, even people who like want to lose weight, but they're not losing weight because they're eating. While they're eating, it's making them happy, right? Like you're happy when you eat that food. You're happy.
So now Call of Duty is crack and obesity.
I'm not saying Call of Duty is crack and obesity, but I'm saying that it's an addiction.
No, but
just
it's not. But it's
just
not,
like eating is an addiction.
No, I think it can be.
This nigga took it real personal, real fast.
I did because I spent a lot of time playing Call of Duty, and I like it. Okay.
This might be an intervention.
It might be.
This might have been an intervention.
Courtney pops
Can we get Courtney? Can we get Courtney over here?
Actually, well, I just like to spend more. Never mind. But no, for Call of Duty, for example, I'm gonna have something I know.
Okay.
When I spend time playing Call of Duty, I'm enjoying it.
First, can I just interject? How much time would you say you spent playing Call of Duty?
When in the last 2 weeks? In the last 2 weeks, or the last month, or the last year?
In the past 6 months.
How much time?
Give us a daily average.
No, because I don't play every day, so I have to give you the days I play.
Hold on, in the past 12 months.
But
that's not fair because
corona.
that was the beginning. That was the beginning of the coronavirus. So the past 6 months. Since 2021 has begun.
I say I fell off, so like it's unfortunate. I'd like to play a lot more hours, but I gotta go to work. So
I like that you just.
Unfortunately, I would love to. But let me think. If I'm not working, in order to like
okay, so say you're not working. When you're not working, let's take working out. No, let's take work and sleep out. Like, so your day consists of like free time.
No, free time is like all my days off. Let's go there. Let's say 3 days a week.
3 days a week?
Yeah, 3 days where I'm not working. Yeah,
okay.
3 days.
So out of those 3 days, how many hours a day?
I try to go for like four plus
per day.
Duh, what the fuck? In order to play Call of Duty, it takes about a half an hour for.
So out of every 7 days, basically based on that
12
very
hours.
very
12
modest.
hours.
That's a half
That's
of an
not-
entire day.
That's fine with that.
I'm not saying you're not fine with that,
if I
but
could-
in that 12 hours,
No, the problem is
there something more constructive that you can do? That
Yeah,
will-
but yes, no, for sure. But that's the problem. The problem is, I think no. Ooh, that's the main problem we're facing right now.
Yeah.
Everybody that I've been noticing in the last year, 2 years, everybody feels like they have to be constructive all the time. They have to be getting like, it's like, yo, you have to be an entrepreneur. You have to lose weight. You gotta get out there. You gotta. No, you don't. No, you don't.
This guy's
You don't.
encouraging the wrong shit.
You don't. I'm not encouraging. I'm just saying you don't. Like people feel pressured
Yeah.
to like, yo, oh man, I've been playing a lot of video games. Maybe
It depends on where that pressure comes from. If it's societal pressure, then I wouldn't agree with that.
Well-
But if that's pressure that I'm applying on myself because
no,
I
yeah, but
want
no, I'm not talking about you.
because I want to live a better life.
but-
But like, where are you feeling the pressure from?
No, I'm not feeling any pressure because.
Okay, where do you think where?
No, but I'm saying the example. Like,
I
when
feel
I'm seeing,
pressure.
I'm seeing a lot of people talk about like being an entrepreneur.
Yes.
Like, and if I haven't like seen that energy.
Don't you think that you've done that as well?
What?
Like become an entrepreneur
No,
since
no,
COVID-19?
but not.
Do you own a corporation?
No, but listen, hold. Wait a minute. This is not a trial.
It's a yes.
This is not a trial. What I'm saying is there's nothing wrong
Holy
with
fuck.
wanting to be an entrepreneur.
Okay.
But the feeling like you have to be an entrepreneur is
Yes.
the problem. Feeling like you have to be fit is a problem. Well,
Not
no.
necessarily.
Yeah, let me take that one back.
Okay,
you
so
probably should be fit.
So then the entrepreneur one is not necessarily. It depends. So, like, I guess for you it's a problem, right? Like you feel like it's a problem. But I'm saying that I think that if my parents are telling me that I have to be an entrepreneur, or if my girlfriend is telling me, or if an external force is pressuring me.
No,
to
but
feel
see,
like I have to do this.
those examples might not be bad. I'm not talking about those examples either. I'm talking about
But me myself,
social
like-
media is what's making people feel like they have to be an entrepreneur.
Absolutely.
Making people feel like they have to be.
I concur.
Like that's what I'm talking about.
I concur.
I'm not talking about like you saying, yo, Arrow, yo, come on, get off the game. Let's go outside. Let's because
Your grace.
I am your grace. That's my pronoun.
No, you're not my grace.
I am your grace too. That's my pronoun.
The fuck is this nigga talking
I just
about?
want to be talked to with some respect.
All right, can you appreciate? Can you address me as Your Highness?
Your name is King Crush.
Can you address
Me
me as
saying
Your
king-
Highness?
king
Though?
is
No,
pretty
no,
much
no,
Your
no,
Highness.
no. Remember, we had this full conversation.
Yeah, you know, if
So if I address you as Your Grace, you can address me as Your Highness.
no, because that kind of puts you like at a peg higher than me. and
But Your Grace puts you at a peg higher than everybody
I'll
who doesn't
call-
say Your Grace.
I'll call you your grace too. I can refer to you as your grace. It just means like I respect you. It's just like you and guys. Somebody say, "What up, King?" Or like, "What up, Prince?"
Yeah,
Your grace is pretty much
it's
that.
just more. I never heard What Up, Prince, but
I've seen it.
maybe your Prince. Yo, Prince. I don't
Yeah,
know.
your Prince.
Maybe I
But
heard him call Mac that. That's his last name. But
yeah, but again, the point I'm trying to make is people feel pressured.
by social media.
But yeah, because it's like the social media is what's forcing people like, yo, like, I see everybody is opening a business.
It's an external pressure.
Yeah, it's like, like if you didn't see that, would you want to do that? Because doing that is not an easy feat. It's hard. And I think like, you know, the Dame Dash, when Dame Dash started saying, yo, if you're an employee, you're a bum. Maybe not those words, but he was just saying, yo, you should be working for yourself.
Doing something better.
Right? I felt like that being spread around social media, like people started thinking like, yo, fuck that, I don't want to be an employee.
Yeah, but it's also not for everybody.
No, for sure. But like myself, I'm an employee. I like being an employee.
Of your own corporation.
That may be true, but I also have in the past I've had many jobs,
So have I.
and like I like jobs. I like to work. I like to get my money. I like
Working money.
I like to make sure there's money in my pocket. I can do what I
Absolutely.
want. Now, there's things that working for yourself offers that you being an employee doesn't, and then vice versa. Like there's things that being an employee offers that
That
being an
work for
entrepreneur doesn't. And I like both of those things. So sometimes, like for example, I work for a company. I have benefits.
Yeah.
Like I don't when I'm not paying $500 to go to the dentist or whatever. I give them a card. They say $5. I say great. I get massages and the perks. I have travel insurance. All those things are beneficial if you're an employee.
Yeah.
Now what they're talking about, I want to go on vacation with my friends. They're talking about, well, Arrow, actually the 2 weeks. You already used those earlier in the year. You can't go. Well, I'm going to go anyways. So now we're at a rift, right? Now me and the company are at odds. But being an entrepreneur, you're your own boss. You're like, well, I'm gonna take the time off, and like no one can tell you no. I mean, unless you have contracts, and I guess but you know what I'm saying?
I hear that.
Roughly, so.
Absolutely hear that. So that was sort of like I think we're saying the same thing. That if it's an external pressure, like that's something that I don't necessarily support to some extent. But that also might go down to the willpower of the person. Like, are you gonna allow social media to like dictate your life or like people around you? Yes.
Well,
you are.
Well, no.
That was surprising.
It
was a staggering response.
You know what?
Tell us more.
I didn't think I was that kind of guy. But
until
a couple years ago, I seen like literally 2 or 3 years ago, I seen like TikTok. I was listening to these podcasts. People were talking about TikTok and how it could be revolutionized and how it can evolve. And I'm like, I understood and I believed. So I started one, and there was like a challenge where like you know how TikTok
the podcast.
Was, no,
you started a podcast. You started TikTok.
TikTok. I started a TikTok account because I'm like, let me get in before the wave. Because it was natural, it's for kids, right? At that point. But they're like, people are going to start to move over. So I was like, I'm going to be the first over the hill. So I started this TikTok. And TikTok is just like, there's music and the people are doing like dances, right? Yeah. But I'm not going to dance. I'm like, I'm not going to do that. But then I found this one where I felt like, this is the one for me.
Yeah.
It was pretty well, I can't remember what song it was, but it said something about, rawr, boom. And pretty much it's just your face and you're going like, rawr, boom. So I'm filming it in different places in the house, making sure that like I get the right angles.
Yeah.
The right lighting, the right thing. But I finally got it. I worked on it for like an hour. It's a 15-second video. An hour. I posted it. And I put my phone down because, now you have to just wait. And then you check every, 30 minutes to see any progress. Like, how
that's crazy.
But don't play like you don't do it. Like you just check your phone.
Wallahi, I don't do that.
Whatever, you're not normal. You're not normal, guys.
Even not normal.
Take the fucking glasses off your face. Anyways, I go check back. I have a notification. I check my phone to see if there's notifications. Maybe someone called me. I see a notification.
Tell me.
So I go in. I'm on TikTok. I go in. There's a notification. I'm like, oh, I got a comment. Motherfuckers are commenting. I'm about to blow. And like it's over. I'm about to be a TikTok sensation. It must have been a 14-year-old kid, 14-year-old boy, not even 14, 12.
Shattered your heart.
He just said no. Just no. Like those 2 words.
That one word.
Sorry, those 2 letters derailed my entire career. I immediately There's only one other time where I felt like this, where I just I panicked. I deleted the post right away. I couldn't handle it. I'm like, and I felt like before that I was outside. If he would have said that to me, I'm like, shut up. Like what like the power that he had through the phone.
Yeah.
Because I put on is like there's power because I'm putting it out there to but if I'm doing it outside naturally, it's like there's no power. But this guy said no. I deleted the account. I deleted the app because I didn't want any trace. I didn't know if the memory saved, so I had to delete the app. And I'm like, I'll knew that I couldn't do it. So he scared me off a 12-year-old boy scared me off of TikTok. Yeah. So in terms of my willpower.
So in
terms of my willpower. Yeah. I'm ashamed.
I guess that's fair. Don't be ashamed.
No, I'm ashamed that a 12-year-old boy. I'm ashamed that I gave him the power. It's because what my expectation was like. It's supposed to be people are blowing up and the nigga saying no to me. A little boy just said no to me. And I got nervous. I'm like, what do you mean no? I was gonna and then I thought, do I comment back? What? So I had to. It was just too much. So yeah, willpower, in real life, but not
on social media.
Yeah, it's their world. We're just living in it.
It is.
So, and the internet has been a dangerous thing for a long time.
The internet is
undefeated. Have you ever? Let me tell you a story.
Never been defeated.
Let me tell you a story that is wild. And this is when I realized the internet is not a good place. Back in the day, how this is when the internet got dangerous. You know when the webcam started? Webcam. You go on,
MSN.
Yeah, you go on MSN, but you go on Black Planet
Yeah.
or
Vibe T.O.
yeah,
T.O. Wire.
yeah. They had the Asian Avenues. I think
Yeah.
like
I
the
never
Tito
went on
Wire.
Asian Avenue. Did you go on Asian Avenue?
You, yeah, I was catfishing on Asian Avenue. The first black samurai.
I don't know why you brought that. I get it.
No, but I'm just saying they're just
I'm
different
fucking around,
platforms.
I'm
So I go on and then, you talk to people, you get there and it transfers over to MSN and then because you ask for the MSN and you're on MSN now
Yeah.
and you're chatting. So I'm chatting with this girl and I'm like, yo, so first off, disclaimer, I'm a little kid, okay? This is wild.
You're what?
I'm a little kid, like I'm
Yeah.
a high school kid.
Mm.
I'm just a horny teenager.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm on the thing, we're chatting. So you have a computer with a webcam. You know what? Yo, go on a webcam. And the person on the webcam, and you're like, yo. But before that, we're talking like, and it's just like, hey, oh yeah, oh you that picture looks good and da da da. Oh man, your moment's crazy, da. So needless to say, now we're on thing and boom, the webcam turns on, and then I'm seeing. Okay, so this is at this point the blood was not in my head because I was like they were sending pictures of girls like
This is not gonna end well. This is not gonna end well.
listen, they were sending pictures of what I suspected to be them,
Yeah.
like a girl's breast thing. So they go on webcam and it's just like this though. So it's just like titties and thing. I'm like, yo, let me see the nips, right? I'm like, yo, let me see the nips, right? And I'm like hype. I'm like, yo, this is crazy. I'm thinking like I'm about to get something ready for the spank bank for later. It's just, let me see the nips. But then they're not showing. I'm like, yo, all right, so let me see the bum. Like, what up? So the person turns around, but it's like shady. But again, like I said, like I'm not thinking right because.
Where is this?
So, needless to say, I'm like, yo, fam. I'm like, all right, I'm just gonna get off webcam. And they're like, no. I said, okay, cool. And before I know it, it's 30 niggas just pulled out a dick, dog. Remember what I told you I did with TikTok? I think I just experiencing some PTSD for what happened to me when I was a child.
Trauma. That's fucking crazy.
I was clicking the laptop, but it wouldn't turn off, and
this nigga had a laptop.
and then I threw the laptop.
Yeah.
So it closes, and then when I turned it back, I exited the conversation. I believe I got off a T.O. Wire. The person. I don't know why. There's videos of guys doing that to other people.
Yeah.
I could have been on the video.
Yeah.
But thank God, by the grace of God, they didn't start recording at the time.
That's crazy.
But anyways, I deleted Tito Wire. I deleted Facebook. I said no more social medias ever again. Because I was trumped at because I'm like, yo, what? How could this happen
How
to me?
could it happen? Yeah.
Like, why didn't I know? That's why social media is not good.
I don't know if social media is not good.
That was not good.
That's not good.
That was not good.
But I can't say that because of that the whole social media platforms are not.
Throw
good.
them all. I threw them all out. Well, no. See, well, that happened.
But you have.
Yeah, no, I'm back. Because that's different though. That's your friends. I'm not out here like on Tita Wire, looking for people or like plenty of. I'm not searching for.
Yeah.
Like, I'm not a pervert searching for girls to show me their bodies and try to meet them anymore. Like, so it's not the same. But when every teenage boy knows Tita Wire was it.
I'm not gonna lie. I met a couple. I had some good young teenage experiences on Tita Wire.
Me too. And I had a bad one, and that was it.
Fuck.
It didn't matter how many good ones came before that. After that moment,
yeah,
it was over. I never
done.
even when Instagram and Facebook. I never even had Facebook in high school because of that.
Yeah.
I did not have Facebook throughout all of high school. I said no way.
I don't blame you, man.
Because what if now that person I don't even know who this nigga is. This nigga. This is crazy. My whole life, I'm like that's
fucked.
There's implications.
Yeah.
So I had to get the fuck out of there. So, needless to say, when this little boy said no to me, I'm like, I ran the same way when I ran when a man was trying to impersonate him. But don't be perverts. I guess the moral of the story is.
That is the moral of the story.
Yeah.
I don't know, man. So social media, I don't know.
That's the first time I said that to another person. So I think I told a couple people. That's just fuck that guy, man. He took away what social media was to me. I could have probably got a couple more bodies from it, if we stayed the course.
Yeah, it's not even that serious. After that, after an
No,
experience like that,
it was over. It was over. But there was a lot of Facebook had its moment. I missed that moment, that Facebook moment.
I don't think I ever benefited off the Facebook moment.
Yeah. I mean, what do you think is the best social media platform of all time? Matter of fact, let's rank them.
I'm terrible at social media.
No, but
I'm
yeah,
horrible.
from your experience and what you know or what
What
you hear
is
about
the
the apps.
criteria? What is the criteria?
The
Best
most,
based on what?
Let's just put the most useful, the
I
most
think
fun.
TikTok has blown up artists who make music. Has blown up more music overnight.
But we're not just talking about music, just in general. But go ahead, TikTok.
I'm just saying that TikTok has blown up more music than maybe any other platform in the amount of time
Yeah.
that it's been around. But I don't know. Honestly, I'm the wrong guy to ask that. I don't even know why the fuck I agreed to talk about social media.
I like Facebook. I got it after high school.
Old nigga.
You know why I like Facebook? Because Facebook was like the most wholesome time. Can we count MSN as a social media?
MSN was kind of lit.
Was it? Yeah, but would we count that as a social media platform?
Yeah, it's
kind of, right? Kind of.
I think
A little bit, but it was more it was kind of.
I'm pretty sure. I don't know what.
Like what? Because you had your friends, and then it was kind of like yeah. I'm gonna rank MSN. MSN number.
This nigga said MSN is
number 2, and then Facebook number. Facebook
and
was just
Facebook number 1.
Facebook was just it's wholesome. It was really your friends. You really it was
you really
you're
knew
agreeing.
those people.
Yeah, but not really. But you're just agreeing to
Really?
No, I had people I didn't know, or people I just met,
But
or whatever.
the majority of people
the majority of people you met in passing or something. You knew them, but it was just yo, we're friends. And then it got weird with the Twitter. I think Twitter came after or something, where it's not you must follow me. Now it's
yo, oh man, that etiquette, that shit is kind of crazy.
You know what I'm saying? Before it's you're Facebook
somebody,
friends,
or if you don't if you don't recognize certain things that they do, then that's like a diss.
So you have to unfollow that. You know what I'm saying? But see, that's they set it up like that. Before Facebook was we're friends. In order, you can't be my friend if I'm not you. It's oh, we're friends. We're just agreeing to be friends.
Yeah.
Even versus, yo, I can follow you. You can follow me, but I don't have to follow you. That's a little fucked up. It's like me. So based off of just knowing that, I'm I don't really like it.
Yeah.
Because now I have to my pride's in it now.
Yeah.
What do you mean? So I'm gonna just follow you? You're not gonna follow me back? Who do you think you are?
Yeah.
Are you even that's why I don't really follow that many celebrities or anything like that, because I'm yo, I just don't feel comfortable following. Except unless it's on my page, I only, for example, I follow this Filet account, this basketball guy, because he had a lot of good videos. Gary V, but sometimes he's annoying sometimes. So
I can see that.
And yeah, that's pretty much it. I don't follow people though, unless I know them. But
I think I follow random ass account. I have no type of social media etiquette at all. I don't know what. If I see something that I like, what I don't do is I don't follow random thirst traps. That much I know. I'm not playing that game.
Oh, you know what's crazy though?
I'm not playing that game. You're not about to look at my on my suggestions page and see a whole bunch of. That's crazy.
No, mine look
big booty. What?
Where you
what the fuck?
Nah, I'll be honest with you. It's sports.
This is
sports,
crazy. What's that? What is that?
Yeah, I'm telling you. Listen.
Wow.
It's crazy. No, because
it's the crazy. White girl though.
Listen.
Why they throwing the white girls at you, man? That's how you feeling?
Look. My point is this. I didn't do this.
I'm talking shit.
I might have clicked. No, I know that there's girls. Look, there's a bunch of sports, and then some girls. I don't even understand. Maybe they overheard conversation that the TV was having, and then it just
the conversations that the TV was having.
Because you know how the phone be listening to.
Yeah, so it overheard.
It wasn't overheard, and then start throwing girls.
Then the TV was happening. That's
So
a good one.
imagine me one time.
I'm using that one.
Imagine me one time I'm sitting here with my phone, right, and Courtney's looking over the shoulder, and then she sees, she's like, "Yo, Errol, why is this all bitches on your phone?"
Did that happen? I couldn't do that.
I was like, "What are you talking about? This is fucking sports." But as every time I kept
It was
scrolling up, it's just
everywhere.
bitches. I'm like, "Yo, there is a lot of bitches on my thing," but like these challenges get you, man.
See, that shit never happened to me, but I was always fearful. Like I noticed myself one day because I got like I went down the rabbit hole. I went down the rabbit hole.
And you
look at one, then it's just wow. There's a whole world. There's a whole
wow,
world out there. So I went and I looked. I'm looking at my fucking Explore page.
Yeah, I said yes, Explore. I think so.
And I was like, what the fuck? Like I must be looking at other things. This is not the only thing I look at.
Bitches. This is all bitches.
This is crazy.
This is bitches in basketball.
And since
Holy
then,
shit.
I refuse to even look like, because I feel like if I look like right now, you'll check, you can see mine. My shit is like the same thing.
We gonna find out, dog. We gonna find out who the fuck you are, dog.
Let's see where.
Go to
right here.
Nigga.
I don't know what that is.
Yo,
no. This guy's tripping.
Hold on, what?
It's sports. Look at it. Go
nigga,
do it.
your page is exactly like mine. Now, wait, maybe what if plot twist? All of them are like this. The TV talk to you too? Or the TV you were having a house?
It heard the same TV conversation. Nah, but
you click on one, it's like this.
That's crazy. But I don't. That's why I don't even click on one. Because if I click on one, then I feel like it floods my whole shit.
Yeah, no,
it's not even that serious.
I know. I think by accident one time my finger might have grazed over it.
No, it wasn't an accident. I saw this shit just fucking gave me. I saw my type. I was like, wow, that's
the problem is not that we're clicking on it, but how did they know?
Yeah.
No, this is invasion of privacy and it's ruining relationships. What the fuck is going on? But
oh fuck! What I'm not about to do is tell my girlfriend to watch this podcast.
Social media is social media. I mean, listen. Social media is a tricky thing, and I think that like when done responsibly though, and it's hard. Crazy. It's hard because you don't know. It's different, but just do it. You try your best. Go out there and like have fun. Fuck it. Enjoy yourself, man. If you want to look at big booty bitches, then do that. If you want to look at basketball, then do that.
No.
Yeah, if you want to spend all day in the rabbit hole, do that.
Don't do that.
Because it's your phone and you pay your bills.
It's your phone, you pay your bills, it's your life, but we want better. There's something inside of us that we want better. If that was the case, then like, no. People, if we just told people to go with like their carnal desires and like we each have like, there's a part of us as human beings that like we get.
I don't have that.
Men? No. What?
I don't have that.
As a man, no. I'm speaking for all men right now when I say that. Like, I don't give a fuck how long that nigga was married. It's like, you might not look at every bitch you see in the street,
hey,
blah, blah, blah.
Hey.
No.
No. Wait a minute.
It's not even your fault, though.
Whoa! Well, don't now you trying to make it personal to me. No. Wait a minute, Doug. This has been a great conversation and has gone left. It has... Houston, we have a problem.
Anyways, my point is that like media, social media in particular, media plays on men's natural desire. I'm saying it plays on men. I'm saying it plays on because it's not me. That's not why they put fucking ads. Look at advertisements.
I don't see advertisements.
You don't see ads?
I don't have cable. I don't have cable. I'm gonna see ads.
Do you walk downtown?
Nope.
Have you ever driven a car? There's advertisements everywhere.
No, but my windows
that's why they sexualize everything.
My windows are tinted though.
Okay, so you can't see out?
No.
Nah, this
only through the through the windshield.
Sound like the story of a liar to
only
me.
Through the windshield.
I'm not gonna lie.
This guy started by saying all men then you, but he doesn't want to make it his own story.
It's me as well. I'm included in all. If I say all men, I'm a man.
Oh no.
I'm not. I don't identify as non-binary.
Oh shit, my fault. My pronoun is your grace, so I guess I'm up. Go ahead, tell us about men. Tell us about all you niggas. Tell me about all you niggas. This is crazy. No? The cardinal desire you guys possess?
The cardinal, you don't have the desire.
I don't even know how to spell cardinal.
Cardinal.
See, even better.
Errol's fucked up.
Look, all I'm saying is this.
But why? We don't have to lie about it, man.
Alright, whoa, this guy is beating the same drum. This is a dead horse. It's not gonna change. It's not gonna change. I don't know. I understand. Listen.
I can't stand this thing.
Yo, for me, is this. Yes. Obviously live your life and try to get better. But there's nothing wrong with sitting down, playing video games if you enjoy it. Or,
that's fine.
Eating a burger.
That's fine.
If even if you're a little
Everything-
bit on the everything
Proportionally.
exactly, and your proportions
In
might
moderation.
not moderation portion. It might not be the same as Malik. Malik might see.
Don't say something stupid.
But you might see balance as in like, you want to work out 4 times a week,
Yeah.
right? 4 times a week, all year. Where I might see, I don't really want to work out for the summertime, but I work out all winter every day. That's like for 6 months.
Absolutely.
You know what I'm saying?
Do what works best for
Exactly.
you.
Like I might not drink. I might not drink on the weeks throughout the weeks. But I drink on the weekend maybe. But I might drink every Saturday for the year, or I might drink in the summertime every day. I mean, if at the end of
If the shoe fits.
well, I don't wear it because
At the end of the day, I guess, what were you gonna say?
at the end of the day, man.
I can't believe this nigga really tried to say.
I did-
I don't. I'm not a man. I identify as your grace. I'm not. I don't feel. Big booty bitches where? I don't.
You know what? I think we'll end it with this. There ain't nothing wrong with bitches in basketball. This has been another episode
Okay.
of the Page Go podcast.
That wasn't a good way to end it. So we kept beating the horse, and the horse.
Who?
Huh?
I'm gonna cut this part out. Hey, God bless you all. Please go out,
No
like,
commitments.
and subscribe. Whoa, this guy is crazy. Do you see how you threw that in there?
Is that what it is?
No, because it sounds
What is
weird.
the thing that you say at
It
the very
sounded weird.
beginning?
It sounded weird based off a
No,
conversation
but
that we had.
what did you say at the beginning of the podcast?
No,
What is your phrase? What's your slogan?
Page Go podcast
Yes.
with no contracts
And
or
no commitments.
to the
No
podcast.
contracts, no commitments. I forgot the contracts part.
Okay, all right. Go like and subscribe, man. Share. Adios. How do you say au revoir?
Top of the morning.